Good afternoon. Hello. Prinhound. Fastir me. I may have pronounced that completely wrong, but it is in the language of the Manx. The Manx being the people who live on the Isle of Man, like the beautiful Pixie who has given me the link to how to say good afternoon in Manx. The Isle of Man, a beautiful island in the middle of the Irish Sea, sort of sandwiched between Ireland and England. And as far as I know, I may be wrong on this, but as far as I know, it's still the only place in the UK where the death penalty is legal. So there you go, the Isle of Man fact. Anyway, moving on now. What we are actually here for? We are here for the end, the big finale, the final overtures, the end, the last bit. The glorious finish to season 2. Now, this video is going to be in 2 small parts. One is going to be the recap, which will be fairly short, hopefully, and then the other part will be the actual finish. The finish will be the second part because Sam desperately wants to do it with me, and he isn't here at the moment. And also, I've only got 1 world energy because I've been doing some farming, but that's neither here nor there. I could have done it without. Here we are then. So Atlantis. Let's just quickly recap the story. We started all this time back ago at Privateer Cove. Privateer Cove, you ended up fighting like Tarlac and people like that, and Wilbur, there's old Wilbur. We arrived with our band of exciting heroes. Well, basically it was just Richard and Elena. They turned up and met Missandei, who was some woman complaining about things being a bit unusual in her island. And basically we wandered about the island slaughtering various wildlife. Some lizards, some parrots, all kinds of wildlife, innocent wildlife was brutally slaughtered. We met Tarlac, who was a bit weird and faintly hysterical. We went to Concordia Lakeside here, to this Concordia Lakeside. We met and fought various more innocent creatures. Some mosquitoes. I mean, I'll admit mosquitoes are nasty, but we slaughtered tons of parrots and creatures which were pretty harmless. Some of the levels had made us do different things, but nothing that exciting. At this point, Atlantis was roughly the width of 2 thumbs away to get to Atlantis, but no, we couldn't do that. Instead, we had to carry on trekking through all the jungles, dealing with for whatever purpose we were trekking through all these jungles. We slaughtered more innocent creatures, but now a lot more fish. We started slaughtering fish as well as parrots. We got some samurai guys turned up as well, so we did actually have some humans we had to fight. Not very many. They were certainly far outnumbered. We carried on across here, and then eventually we made it into sort of feudal Japan, where we discovered that there was more evil being spread by some samurai warlord or other. I can't remember his name. It eludes me. It wasn't very exciting. And his woman. He ends up killing his woman, or at least knocking her down with his sword. I can't remember if she died. We carried on into Nishkagan, and it turns out that he was being manipulated, and that the real person in danger was, of course, the Little Mermaid. The Little Mermaid. Named Ariel. Now, Ariel is, it's really important here, let's get my picture of Ariel here, we'll complete season 2. There we are, there's a picture of Ariel. As you can see, she is a beautiful white-haired young lady. It's really important that she has white hair and not red, so that Disney cannot sue. Very, very important to the story. Her father is Poseidon. Poseidon's a large fella. He's half fish, half steroid abuser. And obviously that's made him very angry. But she believes that there are dark forces at work, and the dark forces continue as we go through this sort of feudal Japan, where they seem to have built this mysterious wall, like the Great Wall of China. Although is it Japan? Well, it's not really Japan or China, it's kind of the made-up bit of the world. We carried on over all this. There's some little volcano burning over here and all sorts of stuff going on. And then we got to about here, and then finally, when we got to the end of the Ifatio Isles, we found out that Ariel's father was being manipulated and controlled by the awful Ursena, the Ursena creature. Ursena, obviously not Ursula, so that Disney can't sue. Ursula is somewhere in the heart of Atlantis. She is controlling things. We fought our way through the outer wall of Atlantis, where we fought various fish and Gadarises, and then some more fish and Gadarises. Lots of fish and lots of things like that. Lots of mer people. Finally, we made it into the heart of Atlantis. We're right onto the end, and then the last one has got a purple skull. I don't quite know what that means, and there's like a gem glowing in the middle. Presumably that is like a gem that would summon a 5-star, which is something I've never managed to achieve. Not that I ever talk about it or am in any way bitter about it. Anyway, moving in, this would be our end, so this is who we will be fighting. Ursena. Very important that we know that she is not Ursula, because, as I say, that would be way too close to the Disney story, so we cannot go there. And remember, Ariel has white hair. Very, very important. Anyway, she's got a special skill, which is no one knows the true powers of Ursena. But in the old story, she has almost limitless power. And she's also with some of these little purple... What are you? Corrupted drones. Drones, very exciting. So there we are. So that is a recap of the story. The second part of this video, which will start as soon as Sam gets home and after some beautifully sequenced Hollywood-style editing, will be our actual attack on the final boss. Even at a glance, I'm going to be wanting plenty of yellow heroes, but we'll see where we go. Anyway, so the first part of the video is coming to an end. The second part will soon follow. Bom, bom, bom. Later. Okay, so here we are, the final level of Atlantis. I'm joined by Sam. Say hello, Sam.
Boom!
Okay, no, that wasn't quite what I meant. We're going to go in. We're going to go and fight the mighty Ursena. Now, Ursena, as I've said, looks a little bit like Ursula from the Little Mermaid film, but she's lost a lot of weight. Don't you think, Sam?
Yeah.
She's looking very healthy, isn't she?
Not that healthy.
Yeah, but then...
she's meant to be a spirit, I think.
I think she's like a mer-woman creature, but she's... She's very, very, very angry. Now, because...
I changed your farming team, by the way.
I saw. Because the enemy mobs are... The main enemy mobs are purple, we're going to go for a team of 3 yellows, I think. Oh, go away, machine. 3 yellows.
What about Justice? Last time you had Justice in your team.
Justice! Do you think we put in Justice?
No. Lena.
You can Lena. I must admit, I was thinking, well, we're definitely going to want a healer. So we could either go with Bold Tusk, Kirill. Won't go with Sabina because the enemies are purple. We could go with Melindor as well. What do you reckon?
Melindor.
You think Melindor? Do you reckon we want a debuffer or a booster?
Wilbur.
You want Wilbur? I reckon we go Wilbur. Personally, I was thinking we go with Wilbur and Bold Tusk. So we go three yellows and 2 reds.
Well, at least red isn't weak.
Well, that's it. We want to avoid the weak colour, which is purple, obviously. So we've got our team. We're going to go for... We may as well take... We want to keep antidotes. We want to keep minor mana potions.
Time stops and tornadoes.
Time stops and... Yeah, I reckon I'd go with that. Time stops and tornadoes. Time stops and bombs or dragons. Time stops tornadoes, you reckon? Fight, we're going in. Sam has decided. It is decreed. Here we go. Yeah, Ursena here. She looks a lot thinner than she did in The Little Mermaid.
That's a lot of health.
She's got a lot of random stuff, hasn't she?
22,000.
I'm guessing that some of it is. Well, she's supposed to be very grumpy, isn't she? As you see now, I'm thinking that's partly down to the fact that she's been on a diet for quite so long. People get very grumpy when they're on a diet. You know, you cut out the carbs, and that seems to be what happens. What do you reckon? What did you learn there, Sam?
That you're an idiot.
You learned I'm an idiot. That's a bit rude.
It's true.
Oh, thanks. There we go. So Sam will no longer be joining me for videos on this YouTube channel because he will have been sent to his room for a prolonged period of time.
When you say prolonged, you mean about 2 seconds.
How dare you? Are you trying to say, sir, that I'm ineffective in my parenting?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. I'm gonna cry.
Why can't you see how fast my mana is?
So, well, this is the thing. She's supposed to be sort of like secret. Deal 60% damage, do 120% damage to target more than 50.
That will probably change each turn, though, won't it?
What?
Every time she does her attack, won't that change? Because I would use the time stuff if I were you, because that's a very random screen.
It isn't a very good screen. I'm inclined not to use the time stop yet, more just to see what she does than anything else.
She'll kill Leonidas.
Well, I don't know if she's going to kill Leonidas. I kind of need to know what she's going to do.
Yeah.
Oh, she did do a lot of damage to Leonidas, didn't she?
And you didn't bring healing potion.
Well, no, I didn't need to bring a healing potion because I took Bolt Tusk. There we go. So sometimes if you haven't got healing potions, you can just use a healer and a mana potion, which is what I've done there. She is about to go off and do her random thing. Corrupted drone. What's this? Ooh, that did do quite a lot of damage, didn't it?
No, it hasn't changed.
No, it did do a lot of damage. Anyway, I'm going to put...
What does that do?
What does what do?
Yeah.
What? She's got reflect all status... Well, hang on, you didn't hold it down long enough so I could actually see it.
Status holy elements.
All status effects and 80% damage from holy special skills back to the attacker. Oh, that's annoying. So all of the holy special skills, which obviously we've got quite a lot of, are not going to do anything to
Wukong would do something.
But Wukong still will. So what we will do is, as you quite rightly point out, we will use Wukong, but while she has that up, we won't use Leonidas.
Wukong would do so much damage. She got Wilbur as well.
Yeah. So fingers crossed.
I think Wilbur and Wukong are the perfect mix.
They do make a very good team.
What does the skull do?
Hello. Something. It's and buffs are dispelled from the heroes every 5 turns.
Oh, and it heals her.
Ooh, so Wukong went off and then they got rid of it. Well, that's just rude. That is just rude, isn't it? I mean, there's no other way to describe it. It's just rude.
Stupid.
And stupid. Well, yeah, stupid and rude. See, this is what happens when you cut out the carbs, Sam. It's a very bad deal for everyone.
Especially you.
Especially me. But I never cut out the carbs.
No one wants to make a deal with you, I mean.
What would be better?
Who in their right mind would make a deal with you?
Only a madman, Sam. Only a madman. The thing that gets me is, I mean, I've always said, you never really want to have you don't want to go on a diet. You're better off getting out and getting some exercise, Get yourself in the park, do some running.
Well, you always say, no, we can't play football, it's too late.
That's different. That's because you asked to play football at like 10 at night, or way past your bedtime, whenever it is. When is your bedtime?
9.
9. 9? No, it's not 9. Don't try and trick me, boy.
I can trick you any day.
I'm wise to your lies.
No, not.
Well, recently. So here we are. We're just pummeling her at the moment with a steady stream of.
You're not wise to Lucy's lies.
Sometimes.
Lucy lies every single day, 24/7.
I don't think she does.
Yeah, she does.
No, I don't think she does.
She lies more than me. I lie lots.
I find this. Well, that's not reassuring to know. So here we go. It looks.
Oh, they've already removed Wukong.
She's about to go off. So
you have to watch the thing in the corner.
Yeah, that little purple skull in the corner, which is what Sam's talking about there, it does do, it's quite significant actually, isn't it? It kind of keeps everything...
especially her running.
Yeah, it keeps her going, which obviously we don't particularly want her going. We are still hitting her with a steady string of yellows.
No point doing Leonidas, so don't.
No, we don't want to do Leonidas because all the damage will be reflected back onto us.
80%.
At least, well, it's enough. At least, and we don't even know what damage it does to her.
No, that was pointless. Look, skull.
Oh, yes, good point. As Sam has pointed out, you want to watch the skull timer. Because the skull timer is obviously going to affect how effective your attacks are. So I should have, as Sam rightly pointed out, I should have left using Bold Tusk there.
I would do the attacks now, because in a second she's going to give us a healing. So I thought what would happen, she'd be like that 4-star yellow from Season 2, and I think there's one from an event as well. But what happens is they do like different attacks. I thought she'd do like a different attack every turn, like one turn.
Yeah, I thought that the attacks would change, like more like what's name, Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah, Rumpelstiltskin.
So it's just
and that yellow 4-star.
And at the moment, at least, she's taking quite a pounding, and my heroes are not looking particularly
dead.
Particularly dead, are they? They seem to be. There we are. Was that? No, that was her. That was the clearing thing going off again.
16 health is quite a lot still, though.
She's still got a fair amount going. I mean, she started off with so much. I guess that it's going to make her be quite a factor on it. Not enough though. There we go. So that wasn't too bad at all.
I wonder how much health she'll have on hard.
Oh, hello. Oh, now what's happened?
Titan.
She's turning. What's going? Oh, she's turning like a Titan. So does it say what's going? Now the damage has gone up. Deals 100% damage to all enemies. 200% damage to target more than 50% health. All allies reflect all status effects and 75% damage from holy special skills back. Does extra damage against holy.
And you can't do auto.
But she now does have a weak point. So she's now more turned into the Ursula out of the Disney film. So she's a bit bigger again.
It doesn't stun her though.
It didn't, did it? It didn't actually. Did the weak point stun her? I don't know. I did hit it the first time.
Oh.
Ooh, that's mean.
That's what I call targeting.
Yeah, that is mean. Hitting.
Oh, this is hard.
It's still got that special hero thing going on in the top corner. It's good that we've got these tiles that's going to do a lot of damage. No, I don't want to do Wukong yet, do I? Because he's going to...
that might be worth doing.
It might be worth doing. So we're continuing to sort of pummel her with our attacks. There we are. They're all removed. Let's see.
June is going to die in a sec.
Yeah, he might well do, mightn't
he? can get one shot, so...
Let's see. So if I hit her in the weak point...
Stun.
It does still stun. Oh, it does still
stun.
stun.
With yellow, it didn't stun her for some reason.
So do you reckon it's like immune to yellow? Maybe, I don't know.
39,000. She's got a lot of health.
She has got an awful lot of health.
She's like a midget titan. She's like a 1-star titan.
She is like a midget titan. But I've killed 1-star titans, so we should be okay. We should be laughing. I
know, 1-star titans don't do as much damage. She's got a very slow mana attack.
She has.
They don't do a lot of damage, mark my words. I think you want to stop her from going off. I reckon it's going to be a killer attack.
Well, I reckon the attack's going to do quite a lot of damage. I'm going to have to watch it quite carefully.
Because, like, most titans go off a lot quicker than this. Leonidas is keeping her mana down good, though.
Leonidas is helping, yeah. So Leonidas always does help. Mana reducers like Leonidas and Chow, quite good on this kind of boss.
It's quite cool, like the portal in the background.
It is quite funky, isn't it? I don't quite know what's going on with the portal in the background. Why it's all supposed to...
I would do the yellow... I wouldn't do Boltusk.
Oh, it's too late. I just pressed it. You're right, I shouldn't have done Boltusk. I'm going to do the yellow 4 in a row, because they will do a lot of damage to her. And then we'll go the red 3 in a row here into her weak point. Wilbur may as well go off then. Let's fire another set of yellows into her. It's quite a sort of steady string of attacks, this, isn't it? It's not...
She's almost a half.
She's almost a half. She's...
49,200 is quite a weird number, I mean...
It's a very...
Mana!
Yeah, I think now is probably the time to hit her with that time stop. That one we've been sort of muttering about for the start. Reset her mana. I mean, the time stop, this is the beauty of the time stop, and why I love them so much is you can just really stop them mid-flow, I guess. Gives us a chance to then sort of fire off Boltusk and another load of yellows. Again, doing loads of damage to her there. Oh, there we go. That's all wiped that clean.
She has a lot of health.
She
a bit less health than she had in the start, though.
Quite a lot less. I mean, it's you know, she's
no, I mean the other boss had less health than that. Had more health than that.
Which
at the start?
When you say the other
smaller
boss?
One.
Oh yes, she did. Yeah. The other boss was weaker.
I can see a lot of people struggle on this.
It's going to take quite a time. I mean, if you haven't got very, unfortunately, I've quite a decent range of yellow heroes, and quite reasonably strong yellow heroes, which is going to make quite a difference. But I could see it could be a struggle otherwise. I mean, even allowing for battle items, which obviously I'm using quite a bit, it could be quite
I wouldn't have done Wukong then, because look at this skeleton.
I keep forgetting to look at the skull timing.
I'm always right.
You are always right. This is true. You hide it behind this modest veneer you have as well.
So you have 5,000 health. I didn't realise that.
That was such a good response. You hide it behind this modest veneer. Her health is going down quite quick. And now she's going to
wipe out all your heroes.
Oh, we've actually got her attack on. Ooh, that was mean. I did a lot of damage, mine.
It missed though.
I missed some of them, but not all of them.
Can't see the badness. Oh, holy defense.
Holy defense. So I got to watch when the holy defense is up. Obviously, I don't want to hit her with my holy heroes because I want to keep them alive. Do most of her attacks hit everyone? That's it, or is it? Oh no, it's because I've got Spirit Link. What do you call it? It is Spirit Link.
I know, it keeps scaring me when it hits everyone. I'm like, what?
Oh, Wi-Fi! Don't mess me up now. I hate it when my Wi-Fi goes crazy. Oh no, it's stopped. It's okay. We're okay. I reckon this one might actually finish her off into the weak point. Is it going to do it? Not quite. She's still hanging on there.
Just.
It's a good little combo, that.
Yeah, 712 health. What's June?
I think, is this going to do it? Yeah, 712, that should do it. Ooh. Oh no, she's still going. Leonidas may have the kill. And there we are. So, Ursula is dead. Her diet is over, as is her life. Don't cut out the carbs, that's all I'm saying. If you cut out the carbs, you just end up really grumpy and dangerous and bad-tempered. And then we have to send a series of yellow heroes to kill you. And here's what she said. She said, what is this? How can you stop me, the Empress of the Depths? Well, we just used a time stop, my lovely. But there we go. So we threw a time stop at her. That's right, lady. This is the end of your evil plans. It seems a bit
very
dismissive.
Demanding.
This is the end of your evil plans, lady. A bit rude. She's falling back into the depths. Can you see? This is Ariel. Now Ariel here, she's got
You've
white
got
hair.
Ariel's avatar now.
I have got Ariel's avatar, but the important thing is Ariel doesn't look anything like the one in the Disney film, so they can't take them to court for breach of copyright. It's very important. Thank you, my child. Her dark power is no longer tainting my thoughts. No, you just the steroids doing that now. He's big fella, isn't he?
Look at this. Oh, he had a thing on his chest.
Father, are you all right?
Look at the thing on his chest. It's like a person.
A little bit of it. Yes, I'm all right. I'm finding myself again. Thank you, brave heroes. He's got what they call a six-pack. I've got one of them.
Really?
It was an honour to be able to help Lord of the Seas. Oh, everybody's pretty handy.
Tarlac, you didn't help. You were some of the bosses.
He didn't do anything. I haven't got Tarlac.
He was killing some of us.
Yeah,
he was some of the bosses.
He fought us way back along, and I mean, he was no help to us at all. And I haven't got Tarlac because I never summoned 5 stars. Yeah, it's pretty rare to get such part to be such part of such. Blah, blah. I can't even read that one. And I think it all started with a message in a bottle. I'd forgotten that bit when I was recapping the story earlier on. There we go. Who would have thought it would lead to such a grand quest? Well, I suspect Small Giant did. Once more, I thank you, heroes. Both Atlantis and the archipelago are saved thanks to your courage. Well, no, don't mention it. There we are. And we are victorious. Mainly your courage, Sam.
I know. Now we're gonna get.
Now we get
only 3 Atlantis coins.
Well, yeah, it's still the but my love. But there is another. This is just for completing this level. But I believe, and I may be wrong here, that if we come out of here, we will find that we've now got the little mission complete bit to the bottom. Do you want to press on it? And we're going to claim our rewards for completing Atlantis. Oh, hello. Let's have a look what we got.
300 Atlantis coins.
So we've got 300 Atlantis coins, 2 epic troop tokens. So that's 2. That will let me summon 3 Dawas.
5 Dawas.
No, 3 Dawas for that many coins. 2 epic troop tokens. A new profile avatar, so I could be Ariel if I wanted to. Like I say, I prefer the redhead myself.
I think you should do Ariel.
A compass, a hidden blade, a sturdy shield, a warm cape, an orb of magic, a Damascus blade.
Oh, it gives
mysterious tonic. And the mysterious tonic is always very, very handy.
Why didn't it give you the Royal Tabard?
It does. I don't know. I suppose it's just what it gives you. But Mysterious Tonic is the one I always seem to be most short of. So that really suits me very, very nicely. So the rewards for completing Season 2 are excellent. That is actually a really good reward. Small Giant have learned, because when you completed Season 1, originally you got nothing. Do you want to do the Epic Troop Summons? Sam's just going to do the Epic Troop Summons. No pressure, Sam. No pressure.
Like, what 3 stars did I get? I'm going to get purple 3 stars. Oh,
blue 3 stars. And the other one?
I reckon this is going to be...
green. Oh no,
purple 3 stars.
Purple 3 stars.
I told you, or I guessed it the first time.
Yeah, you were pretty good. And there we go. So anyway, this is the end of this video. As you can see, hopefully there were some vaguely useful things there to help people complete Season 2. Just remember, take plenty of yellows. You'll want a healer. You want time stops if you've got them. Mana potions. We didn't actually need antidotes, did we? Don't need antidotes, so don't bother with antidotes. Better off taking like bomb attacks or even better dragon attacks if you've got them, rather than messing around with antidotes. Mana potions really useful. We didn't use the the tornadoes either, did we? They could have been useful.
They could have been very useful if you had a bad screen.
Yeah.
So they give 50% mana and change the screen.
Yeah, we had a few bad screens actually. We probably should have used them. But they could be useful. But anyway, I wouldn't bother with antidotes. Take something like a bomb attack to really mess her up. But there we go. So that is it. So it's time for me.
And bomb attack weakens their damage.
It does. It's time for me and Sam just to say goodnight. So say goodnight, Sam. Brilliant. Do you want to try that again? Say goodnight, Sam. Oh, brilliant. There we are. Hilarious. Hilarity. Anyway, it remains for me to say, may death come swiftly to your enemies. Remember to click subscribe, like, or else I'm putting Sam up for adoption. No, no. All right, fine. So remember to click subscribe, like, and everything else, and press the little bell button so you know when there is a new video out and everything else. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been deeply, deeply emotional. Season 2 is now complete, and the rewards were excellent. Can you stop pressing on things? Stop pressing on everything. No, I don't want to change my... I don't want to be Ariel. That's like so passé.
Oh yeah.
Fine. There we are. Anyway, good night everyone. It's been emotional. Take care. Farmer Ben out.